Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna take a closer look to probably the best cruiser in the game. She's very special in many ways, and you and me we will take closer look of her stats. Now the stats, it's only testing stats, which means that by the time she will hit the real server, the stats may change, but some stats will actually be the same. So um, we will go step by step, and I will actually explain why I personally think this lovely tier 8 Royal Navy cruiser will be some really nice force and something really worth to grind once they hit the real server. Uh, there's kind of a bad and good news, but most of it's actually good news. Now I will talk about her HP. Her HP is only 36,400, which is kind of low. The American cruiser has lower HP. Now the real downsides about this one, because I don't know, but it's actually workable. The gun range will focus only have 15.4 kilometers range, max range. But the rate of fire is great. It's 8 runs a minute, which means she is the fastest rate uh, DPM of any tier 8 cruiser. It's even faster than Chapayev, which is good news. Now, the weird things about this Wargaming is decided to rework all the Royal Navy cruisers and decide to remove from except from 3 ships, the HE, and all cruiser have HE and AP shells, but the cruiser line except 3 will only have AP. And the AP, it's uh, I'm not saying too much about the AP performance because it's still in testing and we don't know for sure exactly what's gonna happen. But let's go some other stats that we know that this will be. And we are taking the next step to her AA. So folks, her AA will be 263 DPS, and of course the New Orleans have 289, but the New Orleans have this panic, or what do you call it, but the British cruiser line will not have this ability. But her A, it's still okay. Now we talk about the speed, and folks, Wargaming is taking the rework of all British cruiser line and will remove the smoke screen. So except the premium ones, no cruiser of Royal British Navy will have smoke. But what they turn to instead, they will have speed boost. So speed boost will emerge from tier 5 to tier 10, and it's pretty awesome speed boost. It's plus 15%. So this ship will sail to 32.5 knots. But with speed boost, folks, we have her pretty speedy as 37.5, which gonna makes her the fastest tier 8 cruiser in the game, while she has speed boost, and the speed boost will last for 120 seconds or for 2 minutes. Now, something very interesting, why I personally think that is very interesting ship, is because of the stealth. She will be the stealthiest ship in the game tier 8. It's even gonna be stealthier than Mogami and Atago, which they are very stealthy. She will get detected at 11.7 kilometers by sea and 8.1 by air. But now, here's the deal, folks. In the next oncoming patch, you all can read that all cruiser from tier 8, 9, and 10 will receive rudder shift buffed, so you can upgrade your rudder shift. You have one the sixth slot, which means that your rudder ships go down by minus 40%. Um, this cruiser ship rudder shift, it's 9.6 and turn 680, and turning 680 is one of the best, the second best cruiser at tier 8. Now 9.6 rudder shift, it's not amazing, but when you put this module with minus 40% in the sixth slot, you get her with 5.75 rudder shift, and makes her very, very agile, one of the agile and stealthiest ship in the game. But that's nothing special about this, folks. What I'm trying to say is tier 8, tier 9, tier 10 Royal Navy cruiser will have heal. Yes, folks, from tier 8 they will have heal. There's nothing special about tier 9, but tier 8 is, because the only Atago has heal at tier 8, but she's a premium cruiser. But this is the first non-premium cruiser in the game with heal, and the heal, it's nothing very special, it's damn special. It's so special, there's no cruise in the game have this ridiculous fast. Will only last for 5 seconds, but in 5 seconds the tier 10 cruiser will gain 3200 HP regeneration a second. So in 5 seconds, folks, the tier 10, I'm talking about the tier 10 Royal Cruiser, will receive a HP regenerator of 17,000 HP back in just 5 seconds. And that is damn ridiculous. Which means that if a destroyer or the Japanese cruiser will shoot HE and you still have only one fire, as long as you only have one fire, let it burn. And when you can, press to heal yourself, well, you gain all your HP back in 5 seconds. Isn't that ridiculous good? Yeah, and so that's the reason I think this lovely tier 8 cruiser will be actually the best cruiser in the game, tier for tier. Now let's talk about the torpedo. She has only 2 launchers, one on each side with 3 torpedo each, but the range is 10 kilometers and it's fantastic. It's 62 knot speed and the maximum damage is 15,533 and 72-second reload time. And yeah, altogether I personally think that it's amazing ship, and with the speed boost, with the repair party, and this amazing fast HP regenerated, makes her a very interesting ship to grind. We don't know for sure exactly what the final stats will be, but in general, guys, we will have a very stealthy ship, we'll have a very maneuverable and very fast ship. And I'm not saying more about the AP or HE shells, if what she or the all cruiser line, what's going to happen with them. But in general, I think it's very good news for any cruiser captain with this new patch, which you have opportunity to put in your 6th slot this module that increase your rudder shift by 40%. So that's all for my thoughts. I am looking forward to Fuji tier 7 cruiser and to tier 8, which both of them will be very strong ships tier for tier. Thanks you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this short review and stats about this ship. Catch you next time. Bye.